Welcome to Sedona Sacred Union. I am Melissa, your Sacred Union guide. I'm sitting up at one of my favorite vortexes in Sedona, saying some prayers and meditating a little bit before I do a couple more appointments. And I don't have any cards, I don't have any props, I don't have anything with me, but I was really called to do a real quick channeling for us about the Divine Masculine and Feminine. It's the last week of the year of 2020. Yay! I think everybody is pretty excited about that. Awesome! As we go into 2021, we have a few messages from Source, from God, from the light, and I was just being nudged to just do a quick video. So I'm going to go ahead and start. We've got Ancestors Council, and as I look out, I'll do a little quick turn. It's not the prettiest view, but I'm at the airport. I'll do a quick turn. Oh, it's not letting me show you. I'll show you. It's snowing. So, as I sit watching the snowflakes come down, it's the first snow of the year here, and it's really beautiful and overcast today, and I was feeling the nudge to start with the Divine Masculine today. So I'm just going to channel a little bit. We've got Ancestors, we've got Sacred Light Beings of Sedona here, and all of our Guides and Guardian Angels teams, our teams. And the first thing they're saying is greetings. Stay in stability and balance and groundedness for all of us. And the Divine Masculine within is working on peeling away some of the layers of things that were kind of false, I guess is what they're saying, false. So false foundations, untrue promises, things like that. And it feels like that those things are being peeled away. The light is shining, and it's like blowing away. It's like being peeled away. And so this is kind of exciting because they're saying, even though it's uncomfortable, some of our divine masculines within, so there would be, we all have divine masculine and feminine energy, and as well as those who are interested in another person being a divine masculine, whether they are male or female, are really, really, really being shown eye-opening truths about how things have been going and how it will be shifted and changed in the next years. So the things that are false, the false foundations, the surface things, untruths are being uncovered, and inside of us and outside of us as well. So that's pretty cool. And they're saying there will be, it's almost like a surgery, a removal of these structures in our energy fields. So if there's a lot of manipulation going on in your surroundings, your job, your relationships, those things will be seen, and it's almost like unstitched. And that can be uncomfortable because our whole world is sort of manipulated. So it's not necessarily just one person, but it's almost like the black magic or the manipulation or the lies are being really focused on right now, to be released and removed layer by layer. Also, I'm seeing an alignment for the Divine Masculine to recognize true path, true higher love, true higher purposes. And along the same lines, we don't get that from stepping on someone else or lying to someone else and taking their last $5. We do that by coming together and working together. And I'm seeing the Divine Masculine energies, the consciousness, really awaken extra this week to what is truly purposeful, or their true passions and their heart alignment shows them. So it feels like they're your true person, your true direction in life, where you're supposed to live. These things are coming out really strong, and there will be inspirations and guidance. And they're saying something about dreams. A lot of people are having dreams of their divine counterparts, their sacred union counterparts, their soulmates, their twin flames, and soul families, their connections of where they really belong. And so that's a really precious gift that we're having right now. And we're also, again, along the same line, having possible dreams about people in our past, our soulmates that we have loved in the past. And that could be friends, family, partners, marriage partners, those pieces of anything that have been, those attachments, those pieces of anything that has been keeping us blocked from our next level of highest good is being, the light is being shown upon those things, and they are being removed if our souls are in alignment with that. So this is going to be a great time to say, okay, universe, okay, light, okay, God, sweep away those things that are no longer needed, or not for the highest good, or not for our highest good. And ask that the divine take care of that for you. And there will be big results in the next weeks and months. And you are being aligned to your sacred truth inside of your heart, your soul. And the divine masculines are also being aligned in the direction toward their true people. And the tricks, the lies, like within relationships or family units. So if everybody lies and there's something, big elephants in the room and obvious things, those things will be noticed. And so for all of our highest good, so that we can come into balance and possibly with less codependence or less misuse of power. So we're seeing that in the days to come is what I'm getting. And they're saying rewrite the script. I've been getting this message for so many years. The divine is showing us how to open our eyes, divine masculine and feminine, both, and to open our eyes to how to rewrite our script. If there's something we don't like, it's not, maybe that goes deeper than, I don't like my house, so I'm going to move to another house. So it could go deeper as we clear away our generational patterns and our traumas and wounds. These things will keep coming up as we keep rising into the new energy, the golden era, the age of Aquarius. Don't get me started on singing some dorky songs, because that could happen out of nowhere. And so we cannot take some of those, the codependence, the abuses, the manipulation, the lies, the backstabbing and the betrayals that have happened to all of us in some way, shape, or form, some level. Hopefully not deep. But we can't take those into the higher frequencies. That does not belong in heaven on earth. So those things are going to be addressed if they have not already. And the really exciting thing is that there's a lot of joy coming in as we learn how to write our script again. And we go, we can hold that light. We can hold that beauty, that sacred truth within us. And we can say, I want fun and laughter and union and peace and abundance. And so I've been getting this a lot too, where there's a lot of sort of shifts and changes and in direction of possibly careers or jobs or job sites. And we learned how to rewrite our script with the divine for our highest good, and happiness and love and peace and abundance. And we can hold that and help create and co-create. So if you are in union with your person, you might want to talk to them about it or pray about it and pray for what you want together. and hold that energy as you write the script for the incoming days. As the 3D, 4D, 5D meld into one, and we come into heaven on earth. They're shifting over to the divine feminine, and they're saying she already knows how to do this. She's a beautiful creator, many of us coming into, especially for females. I personally carry a lot of divine masculine energy in me, but technically I'm the divine feminine in my union. And so the divine feminines are very skilled and aware of how to use the divine light to create and co-create, and many of us are just waiting for our people, our soul tribes, our soul families, our soul sacred unions, twin flames, soulmates, mirrored souls to come in to co-create with, because we have purposes together. So there will be more of an awareness and eye-opening to those things about how to create and co-create with the divine. They're seeing that the divine feminines within us and out, if we're talking about inside of our souls, or if we're talking about a person, need a lot of rest. And they've been overworking and overdoing it, taking care of stuff, and I was being like Hercules, holding up everything. And I'm seeing a lot of shifts. This is interesting. I wasn't expecting this at all. I'm seeing a lot of shifts of people restoring relationships that we thought were over, or finding our true partners. So some of us who have twin flame soulmates, divine counterparts, we might not have met them yet, or haven't seen them for a really long time. And it wasn't the right time, or the relationship was really terrible at the time. But we know inside. And I'm seeing a lot of people come together, even if it can't be like, oh, let's get married tomorrow and be perfect. And those old paradigms, those old scripts of, it's almost like a storytale script that we've all wanted. Like the princess meets the prince, and then they're rich and everything is perfect, and then the evil step monsters all fall apart and they melt in the sky. That's a little bit old school, dark ages. And so they're saying we come into the new paradigm where we learn how to reciprocate, and the main codependence is gone, where one gives more and the other takes a lot, and we learn to work together and co-create and build a higher love world existence. So they're saying that the divine feminines in us kind of have inklings, or we know we're pretty good at this. And so welcome to this new age, and welcome to recognizing beauty and the light in others. So the divine feminines need a lot of rest and ease, and I'm seeing the balance, or the melding, deeply melding hearts and souls of sacred unions and the divine masculine and feminine in all of us happening in a big way. We have shifted so much in the last couple of months, and they're saying that these unions inside of us and in our physical lives are coming together pretty beautifully and quickly with balance. And of course, a theme has been to learn how to build solid, true foundations, honesty, complete honesty, and to be able to feel and express our emotions safely. So I'm seeing also something really big happening around the throat chakra for divine feminine, where we, male or female, all of us, will be able to learn how to express our true emotion. We will not be silenced anymore on the things that are bothersome, or are issues that we're told to be quiet and ignore. Be quiet, that'll go away, because it won't. And it feels like if you say, yeah, that hurt me that a long time ago, or I'm feeling that, it's a release, and it allows us to speak our truths and to be in position for our new jobs and directions and ability to co-create And they're showing me an energy of our divine sacred unions. Of course, some twin flames and soulmates are together already, and many are not, because that is the ascension until the very last person on this planet is no longer suffering, until the last being, until the last creature is no longer in suffering or in danger. We are all going to continue to ascend and pull this energy up and bring it into balance, the divine masculine and feminine into balance. This is ascension, awakenings. And so they're saying many in the higher frequencies, the 5D and higher, are melding with their twin flames or their soulmates. And we might not see it yet. We might even be at odds in the 3D and 4D with our people, or not know them yet. But they're melding and integrating everything. We're in balance, in the highest good balance. And the divine feminine can feel it. They're saying the divine masculine can feel it too. Don't just say like the women can feel it and the men don't. They're correcting me. And many of us are having course corrections where we are learning, and they're saying, remember, we are not here to tell you that everything that has been bad and horrible and atrocious to us and painful and losses and grief and abuses and sufferings that we've had in the last years, especially in 2020, is for learning. Like, you had to learn things. They are not saying that. They're saying that is also slightly outdated Dark Ages paradigm view. So they're saying, of course, every human being on the planet is learning, but we don't learn from horrible pain, suffering, oppression, depression, and biblical, plague. We don't learn from that. We suffer. However, in the balancing, there will be pieces that rise up in each one of us of suffering. And until the last person is in relief of deep, horrifying suffering, we will continue to ascend. And the divine feminine is aware of this. And it's a beautiful thing. And they're saying that the divine feminine have been in alignment mostly, even if we can't feel it, see it, taste it, recognize it in our physical lives. We've been in alignment with our purposes for quite a while. And we are going to have inklings and knowings and directions and nudges each day toward our purpose, next phases, purposes, missions. And they're saying it again, hold that, to write your script with the divine as it was always meant to be. It's your right to have choice and free will, interfered with no interference, with no manipulations or people blocking you or harming you. You hold the light and keep rising up. And welcome to the age of Aquarius. And welcome to this golden energy. And you might even see out of the corner of your eyes or feel it sometimes sink in, this golden, beautiful light of God. And so they're saying, good job. And if you're feeling anyone, divine masculine or feminine, if you're feeling low, confused, muddled, doubtful, pain, sickness, illness, loss, grief, all those things, these things are naturally coming up so that we can find our direction back to our true heart's path, our true soul's path. They just want to say thank you, and they are watching humanity and other layers. They're mentioning the elemental kingdom. So I'm in Sedona, so we tend to think of things like that, where there's other layers, multi-dimensional layers, of course. And someone was asking me, one of my things is UFOs and such, and that's just natural here. Like, we have that all over. So I don't know if they were trying to make fun of me or not, but they were asking me about that on, I don't know, one of my Facebook posts. I'm like, yes, of course. So there are the celestial beings, the star beings, there are inner earth beings, there are the elementals would be like fairies and elven, and the tree people, trees, the elements. These layers are also ascending, as well as the rest of the universe. So they're just kind of watching humanity as we wake up and slowly learn and wake up. So they're saying it's a little bit funny the way I'm saying it, because we are in the quickening and it's moving along quicker than most of us want sometimes, and it's been really uncomfortable, but they're saying we're doing such a good job, and that the light of God is with us. We have much more protection than we know, and so keep walking forward together in that harmony and unity. And if you forget it, or you lose it, or you can't find it, just keep asking, because it is there for you. So they're blessing this week the ancestors, the light of God, our councils, our angels and guides of pure divine light are blessing us in these next days and weeks as we step forward into the new year. And they said, get ready for changes. And if you think you're going to rest, or if you think you're going to sit down and go, oh, so-and-so's, I found so-and-so and they're going to pay for everything for me, good luck. Because we all have a lot of our own personal things to do, but the world has a lot to shift in. And they're saying the light is shining upon us all, and that we are loved and we are doing a great job. So so they are stepping back and saying, just breathe in the wave of peace, the light. Breathe in the love, and breathe in your balance, union, your sacred union within. And they will talk to us soon. And I will talk to you soon. I hope this has been fun. Thank you all for the support and love. And blessings into this new year.